We are deep into a spaghetti bolognese technique battle. Bit of salt now.
I knew it. Please, don't do that. You don't need that. You put salt in the sauce. Please, please, guys. Do not tell me moisturize, caramelize, whatever you say. It doesn't work.
2 cloves of garlic.
He's putting garlic right now. Are you mad?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's mad, okay. What I'm seeing here is just not a bolognese anymore. It's just an experiment that you cannot call bolognese. Today I'm reacting to a very interesting video. Sorted Food YouTube channel, which is a fun channel I enjoy watching. This channel came up with a great idea. Put 2 chefs next to each other and compare their bolognese. 2 bolognese. Are they done the right way? Are they good? Do they use real Italian ingredients? Let's find out.
3, 2, 1, go! Oh, we both went for an onion.
Onion is a very important ingredient you need to use in the sofrito for the bolognese. The question is, how much onion are you going to use?
I'm using all the sofrito ingredients.
So sofrito being onion, carrots, celery, and we've got leek.
Leek? I don't understand why he's using leeks. I've never seen leeks in bolognese, so that's no interest in this, sorry. You don't need leeks in the sofrito.
Sofrito, I'm going to fry that off in quite a lot of oil for quite a lot of time.
You don't need a lot of time, guys. You need about 10 minutes maximum, okay? With extra virgin olive oil, no salt. Please don't put salt in sofrito, okay? Like I see many chefs do.
It's taken Mike to describe what he's doing. I've made my sofrito.
You're roasting, interesting.
Look, I find this interesting to roast a sofrito. Roasting always makes everything more delicious. So I don't see this being a problem. I know it's not the traditional way, but roasting the ingredients, it's a very nice thing to do. My only worry about the roasting part is the pieces are way too big for a bolognese. You know, like you should cut it smaller.
Minimum effort, maximum flavour. I want these to get super sweet in the oven, and then I'm gonna make them smaller later on.
Okay, good.
We've got quite a lot of liquids, and I want to reduce them down to get as much flavour out of them as possible. Reducing down my beef stock with my milk, just make it a little bit sticky and coat the back of a spoon.
This is very...
Sorry, I find that very, very weird. I'm so sorry, no, but there's no such thing like milk and stock going in the sofrito, sorry.
much a home-style spaghetti bolognese that exists.
You don't really use spaghetti. Please tell me you use tagliatelle or penne, yeah, or rigatoni, or maybe pappardelle.
I'm switching pans because this you can reduce quicker.
That's so disgusting, huh? That's so weird, guys, for a bolognese. I don't understand where this is going.
Oh, I didn't put garlic in my sofrito.
No. You're doing a good thing. You don't need garlic. I know you're roasting it. I know garlic adds extra flavor, but we're not doing a roast chicken, okay? Please, no garlic.
Ha! Chuck those in. I forgot the garlic. Whilst that cooks, that reduces, he chops, I'm going to sit down.
Well, you got nothing left to do?
Nothing to do for a while.
Oh, goody.
Okay, look, as you can see, he's using way too much onion. Good amount of carrot, even though it looks like it's a lot, but it's okay. But the onion is way too much. Like he's using way too much onion. 1/4 of an onion is enough to make a large portion of bolognese, a large amount, okay?
Oh.
See, the sofrito is already taking over the pan. Too much.
It's pungent in the eyes. Bit of salt now.
I knew it. Please, don't do that. You don't need that. You put salt in the sauce. Please.
I think I might add these bad boys. Apparently
Bay leaf. Bay leaf is something I used in my bolognese recipe many years ago, and then my friend David from Bologna, he said, do not do it ever again. And I've stopped. You don't need rosemary, you don't need thyme, it doesn't do anything.
I'm going to put it into my boiling stock to release.
The stock already has flavors. You don't really need to add bay leaf in the stock.
Now the sofrito's cooked right out. Let's get it in with my mince and cooked out tomato paste.
I mean, I've never seen anyone in Bologna doing this, cooking the sofrito separate to the meat. Meat and sofrito, they go so well together.
Tin tomatoes. Stock, and here's a new one for you.
People might say stock is not good, stock is good. There are new rules and old rules about Bolognese to follow. I think the stock is okay, not too much. It adds flavors, of course. It still tastes good if you only use water, which is normally what I do. But I used to use stock in my Bolognese before, and I do believe it adds flavors. I would say use vegetable stock, in my opinion. Don't use chicken for sure, don't use mushrooms. Beef it's okay, but I will just go for vegetable, so it's more subtle.
White wine. Now, the Italians use milk and white wine, whereas whenever I've made a spaghetti bolognese at home, I tend to use red. But hey, let's make it authentic.
Don't call it Italians, okay? In Bologna, mainly red wine is used, but also white wine is used, okay? You can use a bold red wine or any white wine, okay? The thing is, you have the wine, not in the tomato sauce. That's not good. You have the wine in the meat, so the meat gets nice flavors. And the wine evaporates, okay? But it gives flavor to the meat. And after that, you put the tomatoes. Adding wine to the tomatoes is a huge mistake, guys. Huge mistake, okay?
Oregano, rosemary, which I'm picking the stalks off because I've heard that the stalk is really bitter and that you shouldn't cook with it.
You don't need the herbs. I made the mistake in the past, and like I said, it doesn't really do anything.
Half beef, half pork, move it around until you got crispy brown all over. Stop. Let it cook, let it brown, mix again.
Again, you don't brown the meat. You just need to make it grey.
2 cloves of garlic.
He's putting garlic right now. Are you mad?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, you don't use garlic in Bolognese, but if you do, you put it in the sofrito. You don't put raw garlic now. You guys, why don't you come and watch my video? No, well, my friend David is in the video showing you how to make Bolognese. This is not Bolognese anymore. It's whatever it is, but it's not Bolognese.
2 bay leaves. Let's hope Kush can handle the flavour.
White wine goes in. I want to reduce that by about half.
I want to reduce this by about a third.
Guys, that's a lot of wine. Wine should be half a glass, half standard glass of wine. Like this is a whiskey glass, half. It's enough. Okay, you can do more. Okay, but that's like a German beer glass. It's too much. You don't need much. You need a little bit less than that. You understand?
Because I'm going to cook my spaghetti in the sauce. And it's actually going to thicken the sauce.
That's mad, okay. What I'm seeing here is just not a Bolognese anymore. It's just an experiment that you cannot call Bolognese.
Now all my vegetables have softened.
They're roasted. It's probably beautiful. Beautiful, actually. I like roasted vegetables. I love them.
Into my reduction.
Are you nearly done?
The only thing I've got to cook now is pasta.
I'm a mile off.
Half my basil.
It does require quite a lot of reducing.
Adding the basil in the roasted sofrito, I'm sorry guys, but you're just killing the basil, okay? So, you're not making pesto at the same time, okay? So, blend that sofrito, but you want to add that sofrito to the meat. It's like building a house without foundation.
I'm going to chuck in my pecorino in here as well, because I can't be...
You can't put pecorino to the sofrito. The sofrito plays a different role, it doesn't play the role you think. The sofrito needs to give flavors to the meat. The foundation. The cheese is on the foundation.
I've never done this before in my life.
I like blending. I like blending my sauces. I think it's a beautiful idea. It's great. But come on, guys, please. This is meant to be a Bolognese. Respect the dish a little bit. Come on.
This is bold. Are they going to be Italians? Absolutely. Screaming at me right now.
I like what you did. I really like what you did. But I'm not screaming for doing the roasting vegetables beautiful. It's just that the method used is very wrong.
Mix it in. I think I've taken this too far.
I need to take this further.
At least he says it, you know, it's too far, too far.
40 minutes, Baz, we've had.
4-0?
I really wanted it to be on the table by now.
I think my bolognese is done, you know.
Guys, it takes 4 hours. 4 hours minimum for a bolognese. This is the rule, 4 hours. You cannot rush a bolognese, no way.
Pasta into the water.
So I've decided to use the pecorino to finish the dish. Nearly there, Baz.
I need you to explain to me why you're cooking the pasta in a pan like that. Can you just boil pasta a normal way?
How far?
You're nearly done.
How far do you take these crisps? You know.
Oh,
Do they need to be golden?
I don't know. What are you
I
asking
never
me?
do this. Is that good? Is that ready to go? Or do I have to cook it for a bit further? Thank you! Somebody knows what they're talking about. I've just had advice from an 11-year-old how to cook.
After a tiny bit of...
It's just adding tomatoes now, uncooked tomatoes, to the Bolognese. I know this is fun, it's fun. I like what you guys are doing, but per favore, come on guys. There are so many good recipes out there for Bolognese. Come and watch my channel. I've got a good Bolognese recipes. You probably have watched it.
serving table. Fresh basil and oregano.
Oh my God, you don't put basil and oregano, but it's okay, it looks good, but you don't need to put basil and oregano Bolognese. Anyway, this is not Bolognese, so it's okay to put basil and oregano. You didn't make Bolognese.
And a ton of pecorino.
My God, in Bologna they will kill you if you use pecorino. You have to use Parmigiano Reggiano, but I love pecorino, so I'm with you.
Come on, Barry. 1 hour, 4 minutes.
Look, I think I like what Barry did more. First, I like the creativity of the Parmesan crisp. You don't need it, but it's creative. I like the roasted vegetables, something I want to try. That's what I got from this video. The roasting the vegetables, it's a beautiful idea. I don't understand, guys. These are definitely no Bologneses. These are definitely no Bolognese. There's too many mistakes, but I enjoy the challenge. I enjoy this, but you understand that this dish it's representing Italy. It represents Italian culture around the world. If you keep the dish simple, simplicity that is best, you get the best flavors out of it. Maximum flavors when you keep it simple. Why make a mess? Why complicate your life?
What are you getting?
Jar vibes.
Jar vibe? What do you mean by jar vibe?
Everything tastes the same.
Wow.
Wow. Instantly. Tastes like there's cheese through the mix. There's texture to it. The vegetables look like it's been definitely hand chopped.
What do the sofrito chunks give you then?
A bit of texture brings a bit of nuance and difference.
I used to blend my sofrito too, because I love the blending of the sofrito. But for the Bolognese, my friend David made me realize that you don't have the chunks of sofrito in your mouth when you have Bolognese. It's kind of a miss out for Bolognese. For the recipes is okay. The roasting of the vegetables is great, but I will just make them the same size, small, like I will if I will do a sofrito in a pan. And so I can get that experience, I can feel them. Guys, I really enjoy sorted food. You know, we've been on YouTube pretty much the same time. I've been on YouTube since 2014. These guys have been on YouTube maybe a few years before me, a year before me. And I enjoy it, you guys are fun. But these recipes were terrible, I'm sorry. Sorry, I have to be honest, okay? What do you guys think? Do you want to be nice to them? Yeah, okay. They're recipes, they're okay. But they're not called Bolognese, okay? If they didn't call them Bolognese, I would say, I want to have the pasta on the right, in the white plate. That looks nice to me. Mike pasta could be good, but do not call it Bolognese, call it Mike sauce of the day. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I will see you in the next Vincenzo's Plate reaction video. E ora si mangia. A good Bolognese, I hope. Go and watch my video, come on.